Hey, what's up, everybody? Froggy Sonics here. Nothing to say. It's financial advice, entertainment purposes only. Hopefully the audio is nice and good now. I've figured out porting a lot better. Pre-market open, APE cruising around right where it was. Up at open, looks like it may have a decent day today. I'm guessing it's probably going to pop a little bit, and then it's going to come back down right before close, and tomorrow it'll do the same thing. Don't forget, tomorrow there's a ton of AMC call options getting ready to expire. There's going to be a lot of activity into options because there's so many of them on the open market now. Closer we get to witching, it's going to get really volatile. That's the excuse that Fidelity gave me the other day when I called and I asked them, what is going on with your platform? Why did it crash right as AMC and APE is running? It's absolutely crazy that AMC and APE are running 9-10% on a down market day. Somebody was covering their short book. It got out of hand. They were going to throw options into gamma. I bet you that day was probably some fund covering their AMC short because they weren't positioned in APE yet. After the lawsuit stuff came out, after the opinion came out, they decided to go against the market, cover their shorts. APE and AMC ran. Then they repositioned as it came back down. That's going to continue to happen. Not every single short in the market is playing arbitrage. Adam Aaron brought certain people to the table. Credit Suisse, Citibank, whatever, whoever the big players are that are playing arbitrage, they're doing it because they're long the bonds. In my opinion, Adam Aaron always wants to take care of his bondholders. That's all he's done for the past few years. But if we look at the expiration for the on AMC call options, we have big volume at 450, 5, 6, or 556, 657, 758. All the way up to 10, all the way up to $12. 39,000 open interest on $12 for the 8. And then the puts start getting heavy around 660 and get very heavy around $4 and extremely heavy around $2. 135,401. This might be some hedging or maybe some type of credit spread or something. But is that usually the third week of the month is usually the heaviest. You got 2 extreme heavy weeks of call options on AMC coming up, which in my opinion, puts or calls, whatever, they're good. It means a lot of money is flowing through the market. It means a lot of stuff is happening that's going to cause volatility in the stock. And what we want, in my opinion, is big volatility so that algorithms trip up. They have to put more money in control. The buying and selling pressure, they got to do so much. They got to do so many more things when volume kicks up to control the stock. Now with the arbitrage players coming in next week, my personal opinion still is there is an incentive for short sellers if they're playing arbitrage to cover through the reverse split, which is the 24th, into the conversion, which is the 25th. Now after the 25th, I think that's done. I don't think the settlement shares coming in are actually in a large enough volume for anybody to make any extensive money. It is 6.5 million on a float of 150 million. Sound is cutting off. That internet. Dude, I think I'm being censored on YouTube. What's going on? I've had insane problems lately. Let me get my mic a little closer. I've had problems where my videos are not even popping up in my own feed. Same on Twitter. Is that better, guys? Somebody tell me if it's more consistent now. How now, brown cow? How now, brown cow? All right, cool. Maybe it's the noise gate. So anyways, yeah, the settlement's 6.5 million shares on the 28th, so maybe a couple hedge funds have 50. Yeah, it's noise gate, Jose. I'll change it up right now, actually. I'll just turn the noise gate off so we don't have to deal with it. But the incentive to cover through the reverse split into the conversion means that their APE shares will literally threshold, close threshold. We'll just take noise gate off. There we go. AMC legacy shorts can cover their shorts through the reverse split into their own APE shares converting at a higher value. It's incentive to cover. And a lot of people are saying, no, man, no, they're going to kill it right on the reverse split. I think the reason the reverse split is happening a day before the conversion is to incentivize them not to do that, right? So now the shorts can cover their shares into AMC running up a day before APE. Then APE is going to convert into that AMC. It's going to pull value from AMC. And it'll be like, say we convert at 35, say it runs to 60, and APE comes in and knocks it down to 55 potentially, right? But APE shareholders, you'll get $55, but you valued up so much that you don't care about it coming down from 60 to 55. The problem is the AMC legacy common stock retail shareholders are going to get absolutely ripped. Now, this thing could go higher. I'm not saying it is. This thing could get shorted right back down as soon as the reverse split hits. There's two paths here. But what I'm seeing, the incentive side is on the big arbitrage players. It's an incentive for them to push the stock up this time. And if you look at the options chain, they've probably loaded up properly in the options chain for their own short covering. If you're going to cover your shorts on AMC, you buy a bunch of calls that hedges you against any squeeze position before your APE converts. And you make out like a bandit and get paid 5 ways. And then when we get to the top and they're tired of it and their APE has profited enough and Adam Aaron goes, I'm going to raise cash. They sell all their APE. They reshort it. They reshort it. Then they sell all their APE converted AMC. Adam Aaron raises cash. And then boom, we're back at bottom. They close their shorts again into their new long positions. They own the company. Adam Aaron comes out after he pays off some of the debts, which clears the restrictive covenants, and goes, oh, now that all my buddies own AMC again, big corporations and institutions, and I've paid off some debt, why don't we do a special dividend, and then we go into the next cash positive quarter. I am playing this on the side that the institutions have finally set themselves up to be on the proper long side of the play so that they can get out of their short book. But the problem is when they do cover, even if this thing goes to $100, even if it goes to 150, the majority of the retail investment base in AMC cost average is over $15. So you got to think about that. They can cover their own shorts into their own longs, and a lot of retail investors are still not even going to break even. All right, let me take some comments real quick. What's up? What does Murphy's tweet mean that he just posted? Murphy who, Greg? I'm not sure who you're talking about. Sorry about my allergies this morning, guys. It's that time of year. Ultraman, every time AMC gets strong, either the market takes a dump or some crazy broker issues. Absolutely. Richie, New York, your internet. Okay, we did that. Bed sound, yes. Noise gate, yep, that was it. What's up, bro? What's up, RWK? Greg, it's real and it's glorious. And now you fully understand why they need to stop the reverse split. And some people are so adamant on making that happen. Shorts must pay the dividend to the original shareholder. Ouch. I think I get what you're saying there, Greg. Jockman posted this. What's he mean by that? I don't know who Jockman is. If you guys put somebody on Twitter in the chat, put their handle, and I'll go look it up, guys. I'll be paying attention. I'm shorting anything AA has anything to do with. That's funny. RWK88, I would too, but my profits are all tied in real estate. Moment. All right, let's check Twitter X real quick. Twitter X. Dade Jockman. Yeah. I had to see it with my own eyes. It's real and it's glorious. And now you fully understand why they need to stop the conversion reverse split. And people are so adamant on making that happen. Shorts must pay the dividend to the original shareholder. Ouch. Let's read it. Let's see what Dade found, man. I didn't see this yet. Good old PDF read in the morning. My favorite thing. AMC Entertainment Holding, Inc. August 16, 2023, announced a stock distribution of approximately 0.133333 AMC Class A common shares per every AMC share held, with cash paid in lieu of fractional AMC shares. The record date is August 24. The payable date is August 28. So for every AMC share you hold, you're going to get 0.133333 fractional share paid in cash. So if we look at that, that's interesting. AMC is currently trading at 374.6. 3.746 times point. Oh, where did my PDF go? Where did my PDF go? 0.1. Okay. 133.333. 49 cents. Is that right? What is it? 3.746? 3.746 times 0.133333. 49 cents? So it looks to me, from what I'm reading, AMC Entertainment Holdings Inc., AMC, announced a stock distribution of approximately 0.133333 AMC Class A common stock shares per every AMC share held, with cash paid in lieu of fractional AMC shares. The record date is August 24th. So this is just, to me, this seems to just look like the settlement. Because if what's going on, if this is it, the X distribution date is the 23rd, the NYSE say August 23rd as the X distribution date. If you do the reverse split, then that is 7.5 shares for every one AMC share you hold a reverse split. I don't think this is new. I think this is just the settlement. Let's go back to Dade. I think this is just the settlement due on the 28th, isn't it? Maybe it's not, because they were saying they were going to distribute shares with no fractionals. $100 pre-split Class A common shares, subject to delayed settlement until the contingencies have been met. 13 pre-split AMC Holdings Inc. Class A common shares. If the AMC reverse split and APE conversion are not implemented, the dividend will not be paid. It is a dividend. Huh. Well, what do you know? You guys remember what I said about Adam Aaron paying a cash dividend? Been talking about it for a week. This is interesting. So guess what has to happen now? Just like Dade said, any short seller borrowing shares now has to pay said dividend to their borrower or be recalled. Oh, this is good. I believe this is a different dividend. Then this is called a dividend, not a settlement. Well, that is awesome. Any shorts borrowing now has to pay cash dividend to its borrower lest they be recalled. And short force closed. So into the reverse split, it looks like we're going to have some potentially forced short closings. Let's go over the document again. Got to give Dade credit, man. I always give credit where credit's due. Let's go over the document one more time. If the conversion is not implemented, the dividend will not be paid and no additional AMC shares or cash will be attached to the AMC2, 1 AMC2, 2 AMC2 deliverable. Once determined, the cash in lieu of fractional share portion of the option deliverable will remain fixed and will not vary with price changes on any security. Guys, please like, sub the video. This does not get out unless you like and you sub to my channel. You can't talk in the chat without subbing. It doesn't cost any money. But like and share the video. This doesn't get out to everybody unless you do. I really appreciate when you do, because then I don't have to answer 1,000 DMs a day later on a video I made. Disclaimer, the information memo provides an unofficial summary of terms. The determination to adjust options and the nature of any adjustment is made by the OCC. Maybe I'll call them today. AMC Entertainment Holding Inc. announced a stock distribution of approximately 0.133333 AMC Class A common shares per every AMC share held with cash paid in lieu of fractional AMC shares. The record date is August 24th. The payable date is August 28th. So that does sound like the settlement to me. I guess it would be the distribution. Maybe that's wrong. But the fractional shares are going to be paid in cash. So even if it is the settlement, the fractional shares that are paid out in cash, if any shorts are holding borrowed shares, not only would they owe the AMC share, but they would have to also pay the fractional shares in cash. Now, this isn't even what I was talking about. This is a cash dividend, but I'm thinking after Adam Aaron raises cash and retail's out of the play and institutions hold, boom, Adam Aaron comes out and says, we're going to pay a special cash dividend to all our friends because they helped us out in the arbitrage play. Let's see. If anyone would get in now or add APE or AMC as part of a trade. The only thing I would do for my portfolio is add APE. That's it. I would not do anything else. Possible gamma squeeze, maybe. Jose, I agree with you. I think there is a possible gamma squeeze due to the options chain, witching, everything going on, the dividend distribution now, the arbitrage. I think we were about to gamma squeeze on Wednesday, and then Fidelity crashed on purpose because of the options chain. And they even, when I called, the front desk lady even says, yes, the closer we get to witching, the more trouble we've had. We can't even log into our own systems, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, wow. The first time in years you guys crashed like this, and it's because AMC and APE is running. And she just laughed. It was funny. She laughed because she knew I was right. She wasn't laughing at me. That sounds like paying for the fractional shares left after the 1 to 7.5 receipt. Absolutely, Roscoe. That's exactly what it is, which is good. Because now not only if you're short and you borrowed shares, you have to get that first, the settlement, and distribute it back to the brokerages or you'll get recalled. But now they're going to have to get the cash that's distributed and send it back. So this could trip up the market pretty good. This is a good thing. DZZ, Yo Spence, damn, you called the cash dividend last week. Is that from Dade Murphy? Yep, that is from Dade Murphy. Indy South, I have a few AMC CS puts expire 9/1, thoughts, and calls expire the same time. Thanks. I don't do credit spreads. Honestly, I think the options chain is going to get absolutely ripped to the upside on probably next Friday. I think this Friday, a lot of calls are going to fall out of the money. I think next Friday, you're going to get that gamma. Well, even if the calls this Friday close at $5, that is a lot of action that could push gamma into next week. But I think we're already there. That's the thing. I think the $3.50, $4 calls are printing so hard that we're getting ready to see something. And especially if they start covering next week, call options are going to go through the roof. We'll get gamma, but they'll control it. Like I said, from what I'm seeing, the majority cost average of AMC across the retail community is like $15 to $25. So they could run this to 150 post reverse split and most people wouldn't even get their money back. I'm holding my buying power until the whole conversion. I don't trust anything from the stock now. But just be careful, Gus. The day, after the reverse split, if it just starts taking off and converts, don't chase. I never chase a stock. Andrew Shoemaker, they will just halt it if it starts working in favor of retail. Here's the problem though. They really don't have to halt anything until $150. Because like I said, the majority of retail's cost average is over 15. They could run this thing to 150 and most people wouldn't even break even, man. Oh my God, I'm sorry guys. My allergies are just ripping today. So yeah, let's see what the rest of the people say here. A might not be the devil some people claimed him to be. I think he is still working for his bondholders. I don't think he is evil, just corpo suit. If he was for retail, I believe he would have done T0. If Adam Aaron really wanted to help retail, he would have did T0. T0 fixed Overstock from bankruptcy overnight because they caught the naked shorts red-handed with a 1-to-1 security token. It's completely legal. It's completely legal. They won, the stock went crazy, and now Overstock is now buying stuff like Bed Bath & Beyond out. So, all right, let's close these down. What's our price action doing today? All right, Meta creeped back up a little bit. That's not good for Meta right there. If that's all it did at open, Meta's looking at more downside in my opinion. Those puts are doing really good. Space creeping around, dropped, opened up nice, dropped. I may actually buy more calls right now. I'm loading my September calls up on Space because once this market event is over, Space may creep too. Space has run with AMC almost every time. If you look at the chart, every time AMC ran, Space ran. Oh my God, dude. I'm seriously. Maybe I need to go get an allergy shot. Let's see. Let me make a trade real quick. Let's see what I got here. Options. Account. Space. Buy to open. Let's see what they're priced at. Call. Why did it change? Hold on. Buy to open. Space. Let's see how much they're worth. 35 cents. So they're right around where I started. And the stock's actually higher than when I bought it. So that's probably a good deal here. I'm going to go ahead and buy some more. There we go. Word. Oh, did I do October 20th? Oh, they are October. I thought, oh, my meta puts are September. Okay. I did October 20 space $3 calls. I'm now sitting on how many? Yesterday I was printing. I'm just sitting pretty much even right now. I've got 50 of them now. That's probably all I'm going to buy. I'm going to sit and wait because I think once AMC pops and this whole market situation plays out with Meta going to the downside, Space is already pretty much what I consider at rock bottom. I think it's going to rock. My meta puts are up 68.35% right now. I think it's going to see more downside. Oh, there it goes. I think it's going to see more downside. APE having a decent day. APE is beating the market. APE is up over 30 to 40% over the past 3 months, still on an uptrend on the daily, and it is beating the market. Look at that. It bounced the uptrend line perfectly. This was the, I don't know, remember what this line's for. I think it was the day everything was announced. But on the daily, APE has a massive bull flag on the daily. Ooh. Guys, sorry, I just got really excited, you guys. So this is great. I've been doing APE daily chart for a while now. Like, I'm not even barely looking at any other chart except the 5-minute and the daily. APE's in a huge bull flag right now. If it creeps up, we get to conversion. Excuse me. They start short covering AMC into the reverse split. So when their APE converts, boom, they convert, and then they can start raising. Adam Aaron can raise cash after the settlement and unload. The bondholders are going to get paid out like crazy. All right, let's see. I have a few AMC, okay. Cash secured puts. You still buying through Fidelity? Yeah, right now I am. Once AMC and APE is over, I'm leaving Fidelity. BTC looks like it's ready to flush before the end of the month. Absolutely. Bitcoin always crashes. It's already going down. Bitcoin always crashes when they need liquidity for meme stock covering. Bitcoin looks like it wants to do the same falling knife that all the stock indices do. And I'm guessing it comes back down to 19,520. That's where I think Bitcoin's going. I think Meta is absolutely on its way down. It's finding, like I said, a little bit of support on that upper trend line, but I think it's getting ready to just plummet down to 222. It's going to be a market event. Jim Cramer's going to be screaming that everybody's stupid and, oh, you should be buying Facebook. Bing, 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 bing. What is this? What the hell is this? Dude, I don't even control my own computer anymore, literally. Freaking Microsoft Edge controls my computer for me now. So, you know, Kramer will be on there fucking, buy Meta at the top, buy Meta. And all his shareholders will get crushed. All the people that listen to him will get absolutely destroyed like they always do. T-Dog's arguing with people again, which he always does. I might buy 1,000 shares after the conversion to show my cost average under 25. Nah, I like money. Why would you? I don't know what he's saying. T-Dog's made some decent on this. He played the same thesis I did. We're differing a little bit now that we're getting into the conversion, which is good. We should differ and we should debate, and me and him still get along. That helps me generate my thesis even better, listening to other people. So we'll see what happens. He may be right. I may be wrong. I think they're going to short cover into AMC, into the reverse split. It's going to be probably above $40. And then APE's going to convert. That's when you need to start looking at getting out of this, in my opinion, or I'm going to start looking anyways. You think AMC will come back to $5 before converting? Potentially. That's very possible. With the options change setup and the incentive for shorts to cover into the reverse split, it very well could. But you got to remember, if that happens, APE is going to go with it. That means APE could see potentially, if AMC went back to $5, APE could literally gap fill 260 to 270 and maybe even hit the 336 range again where it peaked the last time. If AMC goes to $5 and APE is at 336, that is the spread we've had since day one. It's the perfect ratio. If it reverse splits at 50 and then APE is added in at 336, we could see $70. But do not count on that. Do not base your trade on that. You need to base your trade. Most of the people in this play are trying to break even. If you manage to break even or get even close to it and you can get your money back and move on with your life, for the love of God, don't take more risk than you can handle. Don't leave this hating yourself. All right. Quick question. If I have, say, 4,000 APE, then after converting, it'll be 400. Yes. You take all your APE, you're going to divide it by 10. Then you're going to multiply your cost average by 10. So if you've got 4,000 APE at $10, your new cost average, or at a dollar, your new cost average is going to be $10. But your APE value will be also multiplied by 10 on the market. Could that cash dividend be a share count? I told everybody a long time ago, you guys remember when I said that APE is a unit of a preferred stock. The preferred stock is held by ComputerShare. So when APE comes back to be converted, it's got to be counted. They have to make sure there's the right amount of APE per the right amount of preferred stock. It has to match. That is a one-to-one reconciled share count. What's the bad news on Innovix expense selling off a lot more than usual? It's the market. The shorts are attacking it because the market is going down. I've said this for months. The market is going to take an absolute dump back down to certain levels. I'm going to tell you this. When APE is over and I cash out and I close my meta puts because the market's seen all its downside, I'm going to go heavy on Overstock and I'm going to go really heavy on Innovix. So probably more Overstock than anything. When this market recovers and depending on how the presidential elections go, Overstock could go through the freaking roof, in my opinion, but not financial advice. So AMC shares don't get split 10-1, only APE. No, AMC shares are going to get split 10-1 because of the reverse split. And then when APE converts, those APE shares are also going to get split 10-1. So the 24th, AMC will reverse split 10-1. Then the 25th, APE will convert at a 10-1 basis. So basically the same thing. I'm really heavy in Innovix, still positive at 9. That's nice. Dude, $9 is a great position, man. I really think Innovix is going to do some really good things in the future. It's going to take a little time. But if I see it come back down below this upper trend line, say back down to, let's say, 10 range, I'm going to load up. Overstock, as soon as I'm done, I'm going to start loading up on Overstock. With what they bought out from Bed Bath & Beyond, this makes sense. This was a short covering run. It's pulling back now with the overall market. The overall market is dropping because they need liquidity to exit their big short book we've talked about for years, man. I still do believe there are 1.5 to 2 billion synthetic shares out there on AMC. And I'm going to tell you right now, there's a lot of funds out there who probably do not know they're naked short right now on a lot of stocks. That's how it happens. They borrow, they short, and then boom, suddenly they're naked short and they don't know it. If you look at a lot of big cap stocks, they're going back to their 200 MA on the yearly chart. Yes, they are. Coverage animation. Have you watched Ant's trades and his algo theory? I didn't watch the algo theory, but again, I do like Ant's trades. I put out an algo theory earlier that when this AMC conversion reverse split thing hits, all the algos are going to trip up. There's no algorithm made to run this event, right? That's why when the APE dividend was issued, we went up, 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 and then they had to take control of it by halts and shorting the crap out of it. APE may be a buy on the 24th if it's significantly lower than AMC per the reverse split. Yeah, it will. But the problem is, Roscoe, I think right now APE is a buy because if the reverse split pops, if we open up, say we run AMC next week, say AMC runs up to 5 before the reverse split, APE's going to chase it, and then you're buying at a higher price. I don't think there's any time to wait to get into APE right now, personally, me. If I was buying, if I was even consider buying, I'd be buying now. Waiting, like Lou from Wall Street or versus Wall Street or what, Lou from Wall Street is what it should be called. He's always talking about, I'm going to wait, I'm going to see what the letter does, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to figure out when I want to get into APE after I know what's going on, and and then wipes the mustard off his shirt. Look, that's too late. You guys can't wait for the rest of the market to know what's going on because they're going to know before you. Lou from Boston. Look, man, they're good entertainers and all that, and Lou's had a lot of right stuff about Adam Aaron, but for the most part, a lot of his tactics on the stock have been completely backwards. And then all these other YouTubers, Boss Blunts is out there today like, hey everybody, Boss Blunt here, smoking a cigarette in his garage behind his new truck, talking about, oh, I went to the credit union to tell them to move money to my brokerage. Who goes to a credit union to tell them to move money for them? You go to your brokerage and you click transfer, or you call and you do a wire transfer. Nobody walks into their brokerage, their credit union like, hey, my name's Boss Blunt. You probably know me from YouTube. Oh, yeah, I'm high right now. Can you guys move money for me to my brokerage? What in the hell are you even talking about, man? These guys, these YouTubers, I'm telling you right now, they're in for a world of freaking hurt, man, because all the money they made off of misleading people is going to catch up to them. There's going to be subpoenas. When AMC common stock investors with cost averages over $10 that go to $100 end up losing everything on the play, when the stock gets crapped back down and they never break even, they're going to file lawsuits. They're going to get lawyers. There's whistleblower complaints going out right now. And I'm telling you, I believe the SEC has been watching everybody since trades went off the air. My theory, allegedly, is that the SEC went to Trey and said, okay, you're done. We've got you here. You need to let us know what's going on with everyone else. And they've been building a case ever since. I firmly believe that. It's just bad, man. That's why I give all this money away. It hurts your credibility. If you're making too much money on YouTube, you have to continue telling everybody what they want to hear instead of what the truth is, because you don't want that revenue to go away. I don't need the revenue. My trades speak for themselves, and I have my set income from the VA. So I'm lucky. I'm blessed. I wrecked my body, but I'm at least lucky there. I'll tell you right now too, if there's any veterans out there, and dude, if you've been deployed and you're being proud and you're like, oh man, I'm not going to get that, I don't need it, blah blah blah, and you're a young kid and you're 20, 21 getting out of the military and you've had incidences where you've been in Humvee rollovers, helicopter crashes, whatever it is, you need to go get checked out. Because I'm telling you right now, by the time you're my age at 38, bro, shit starts hurting big time. You need to go get checked out. I was 22. I broke my L4, wrecked my freaking disc in between, and I kept telling the VA, or not the VA, but the Army medic, my back hurts, my back hurts. Nobody cared. I got out of the military in 09, and then in 2017, I went to the chiropractor. They x-rayed me, and they told me that, yeah, you broke your back X many years ago, and you didn't know it. I'm telling you, you young soldiers getting out of the military, go get your physicals. Don't take no for an answer. File with the VA right away. Do not let pride mess you up for the rest of your life, because it'll be in your mid-30s where you're working your job somewhere and you're noticing you're angry, you're hurting every day, your life is miserable, you can't sleep. Don't do what I did. I'm telling you, do not do it. It took me years to get myself back to this level position, and it took a lot of talking to other veterans to, one, if you file with the VA, you're in for a fight. I'm telling you right now, you are in for a fight. Do not give up. Do not get overwhelmed with it, and be patient. You will win. But when you file, make sure you file your claim for each individual injury. Do not put all your injuries on one claim. You'll get denied every time. Because if they deny one of those injuries, they'll deny the rest because the claim. So talk to your VA rep, get a solid counselor, get to it. Do not wait forever to do this. Promise you, you'll regret it if you do. Let's see. Compromised opinions. Yep, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. I think Blunt, Bigums, Trey, all of them have compromised opinions because they were making so much money on YouTube that they didn't need to make money on the stock. They didn't need to anymore. They're making $3,000 to $5,000 allegedly on YouTube a month. When you have 10 to 20,000 views on your videos, let's just say this. I average about, currently on some of them, I'm getting 3K, but my average is usually 1,100. And I would say a month that probably brings me about 150 to 200 something dollars on YouTube. And then I just go give it away. I give it away in tips in my local community, charities. Yesterday, D's Easy gave me a $100 super chat. I drove down to Tap and Taco in Albuquerque. It's the best place in town. $2 street tacos all day. So I got a bunch of loaded fries. I gave the staff a $100 tip. They work their butts off in that place. I'm telling you, that place pushes more tacos out the door than I've ever seen any place in my life. It's an old Burger King that they basically restructured into an open-faced forward grill. You walk up and you see the meat grilling, and you can get al pastor, barbacoa, chicken, whatever you want. They throw it on tacos or loaded fries. You're right to the register. You get an agua fresca, and then you go to the Pico de Gallo bar with all the salsa, man. So that's the hotness. So I hit them there. I gave Marble Tap Room a $100 tip the other day from Grandpa Barney. They were so happy. I'm telling you, they work their butts off too. That tap room is one of the best in Albuquerque. It's always clean. It's always controlled, and their beer is always good, man. So that's what I do, man. Good advice, Spence. I convinced a few who didn't want charity. I told them you earned it, and as a taxpayer, I'm happy for those that earned it. Jose, that's 100% correct, man. That money in the VA is there for a reason. If you don't use it, it's going to get wasted. That money is there for you soldiers who are coming back. Even if you didn't deploy, if you were in the military, jumping out of trucks, whatever, you're going to have problems, man. Basic training alone, especially, I don't know about recently, but basic training alone, 3 months, you're just beating the crap out of your body doing ridiculous stuff. Def64, you have any kids? I'd love to, but modern women are so irresponsible. I have one daughter. I'm very proud of her. She is awesome. I will not have any more kids. Specifically because economic function doesn't really do well for it right now. But there are so many. I'm not just going to say it's women either. It's dudes too. It's these dudes running around having 3 kids and then splitting off, running away. But there is a lot of women out there who are more worried about their social media and being famous. And I keep seeing my friends and their wives who have 2 kids together, 15 years later, split up with each other, and then suddenly the girl's a social media influencer. It's just wild, man. But it's not all on women. The United States of America has been tricked into a very demoralizing and moralist lifestyle that is breaking up the atomic family. Okay, when I watched Bugs Bunny as a kid, I used to think Albuquerque was a made-up place. I live in the UK. Bro, when I watched Bugs Bunny as a kid and he's like, I knew I should have took that left tween at Albuquerque. I was like, where is Albuquerque? When I was a kid, New Mexico was like literally there was nothing out here except the labs. Now it is exploding. The secret's out because of Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul and all the movies that are filmed out here, man. There's a lot of movies filmed out here, guys. What should if I own APE and AMC at this point? I only own 350 shares. If you're new to the channel, I get why you asked that question, but I am very surprised that everyone keeps asking that question after I put out all this DD. But Magic, I personally, for my portfolio, I would not own any AMC whatsoever right now. I would get rid of all my AMC and I would buy APE because APE is going to value up more than AMC through the conversion, and AMC is going to value down because of the conversion. APE has almost double the float of AMC. So if they short cover into the reverse split on the 24th on AMC, whatever your AMC, your average is 12, your new AMC cost average is going to be $120, right? But if you buy APE now, if you sell all your AMC, you buy APE now, you're going to lower that cost average total because when APE converts up, it's going to take value from AMC and you're going to gain value on that, in my opinion. That's what I would do with my portfolio. You've got to decide what to do for yourself, man. If AMC will dump, then APE AMC before. So what I think is going to happen personally, and the way I'm playing it, because I have a higher risk profile, I'm not upside down on my play, is that I think they're going to short cover up to the reverse split, meaning we could open at 50, 60, 70 bucks on the reverse split. Because what's going to happen if they do controlled short covering into the reverse split, all the AMC people are going to cheer, we're squeezing, and we hit $7 and they're like, oh my God, we're squeezing. And it reverse splits and then APE converts and we go 70 to 100 and then they're just going to tank it. I'm talking this thing will drop so fast it'll make people's heads spin. And the AMC folks who think we're squeezing that are buying at $4, $5, $6, $7, they're just putting themselves in endless bags, man. Let's see. Blame it on the SAS. Oh my God, my alerts are freaking killing me. Def 64, but overall, I mean, let's see where I'm at. Def 64, no. Okay. So APE's doing good today, guys. That's good for the day. And we're, look at the bull flag we wrote. It's breaking out of that. What do you know? What do you know? AMC is starting to creep up. See what they'll do? Let's see where the gap fill is. 480. Let's just do this right now. Let's just do some charting so you guys can see how I operate. $4.90. That is a gap off of legal news, right? But it's done nothing but kind of creep back up this entire time. So what's going to happen, in my opinion, is next week into short covering, AMC is going to creep back up to 490 because they did short this to get it down. In my opinion, they sold in short. AMC could creep, and RSI on the daily right now is perfect for it too. This may creep back up to 490 into the conversion date. We open up at $50. APE will gap fill out of this bull flag to 260 something. Let's just come down here and put it here. Let's say it gap fills to 267. So now we've got a $50 AMC stock price post reverse split into APE converting from $2.65. So that would be $26.50. Combined, that is 50, 60, 70, 80 bucks. And then what'll happen is since APE is converting with a larger float, it may pull the stock price down a little bit, but this all looks like it's set up for exactly that. That's why I'm playing it this way. Huge law firm behind the new class action. Thoughts on delays? The new class action is from a guy that's represented by himself. Or it's not even a class action. It's just a lawsuit. What lawsuit are you talking about? The new lawsuit is from a guy that's representing himself. And it's for APE shareholders to get paid out the dividend. So if he wins, good. I hope I get that. I don't think APE people deserve it, but so did you guys catch all that? Did you guys get what I was saying here? So we'll just do some polys. Don't count on this chart, this poly chart though, because let's see, that's all the way to September. We don't want that. We got to zoom in further. Let's see, 17, 18, 25th, right there. So we'll do some imaginary polys. This line has absolutely no technical structure whatsoever and could not do that. But let's say we break out, boom, and then up to the 24th, we come up. We're getting ready for our gap fill, and then we hit the gap fill, bing, right? That's on APE. That's breaking out of the bull flag we're in. AMC on short covering starts popping up next week close to the 24th, and we have a big run into the options flying into the money around $455. Then we convert. We open up at 50. Boom. APE's 267, nearing $3. It converts. That's 26.50. We got a combined price of 70, and then they start talking about cash raises. Let's see. Adam Aaron starts raising cash. He's got 24 million shares. So 24 million, let's say 1, 2, 3, one more. 24 million. Let's say he sells most of those at 60. Let's do this. Let's do half and half. Let's do 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 times, let's say 60. He sells 12 million at 60. So right there, that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, $720 million. And let's say he sells another 12 million at 50. That's another $600 million. He just raised $1.4 billion all over again. We're cash flow positive on the next quarter. He goes back, pays off the restrictive debt covenant, pays off the deferred rent. The interest payments go down. The deferred rent's gone. We have a $50 million positive quarter in Q3. He issues a cash dividend. Boom. Does that not make sense to everybody? That's a lowball estimate. He could raise way more money than that. He could immediately dump 24 million shares at 70 or more. So AMC for sure looks like a buy, plus it's below 5-year support. AMC does not look like a buy. You are out of your mind if you buy AMC right now, in my opinion. I would not touch a single share of AMC. I don't think people are listening to what I'm saying. When APE converts into AMC, the value to catch up to AMC is coming from AMC. AMC legacy common stock is going to get crushed. Twister Sage, I get it too, man. I'm still learning too. I'm learning too. I would not touch a single share of AMC, in my opinion, right now. That's me. Hello, Spence. Please tell Al from Boston that if he really wants to help us to stop putting AMC down, he's feeding MSM with negative news. AMC down? You mean Adam Aaron? As far as I know, Al from Boston was long AMC. As far as I know. Chris and Shane, allegedly. If you look at the AMC class actions, it also says on behalf of themselves. That luggage doesn't mean anything. Yeah, they're represented on behalf of themselves. So APE will pull value from AMC. Yes. APE is going to pull like 30% of the value from AMC, meaning the AMC common legacy stockholders could immediately be diluted. If you're only holding AMC, APE is going to dilute you. So, Marine for life. Yeah, that's because you're APE heavy. You're a sellout. No, Marine for life. You are not intelligent and you're making extremely bad decisions. You don't understand the play because you refuse to listen to people who know what they are talking about. Just because your AMC is Marine for Life, what's your AMC cost average? You post that and we'll have a real conversation. Yes, I get that APE is the better buy, but what RSI do you show for APE? I know it's undervalued based on conversion. The RSI on APE is high on the daily, but it's high for a reason. Don't think about basic charting dynamics on RSI right now based on standard technicals, because we're not in a standard situation. We're in a catalyst situation. And right now, high RSI on a bull flag like that means it more than likely wants to run. Marine for Life, we will see. Marine for Life. So your AMC cost average is $15.84. You will probably not get your money back. Like I said, the average cost average is between 15 and 20 bucks. You may get very lucky and break even, but even if it runs to $100, you're bag holding, which is why your opinion is skewed. You're accusing me of my opinion being wrong because I'm APE heavy, but you're sitting there with a $15 cost average on AMC. Your opinion is very skewed and you're being extremely biased and you really do not know what you're talking about. I'm all APE, but I've seen before that March vote. So yeah. And Marine, I hope we hit 150 bucks and you break even, bud. I really do. But coming into my channel and telling me I'm stupid and I don't know what I'm talking about, I'm up 306% on the year on my portfolio. My APE position is up over 30%. My meta puts are up over 70%. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. People come in and tell me I'm wrong. Well, I don't feel wrong. So there you go. All right. What else is going on? Let's check the Twitter feed. Let's go back to Dade and see what's being talked about there. Well, actually, Mark tweeted. Let's read Mark. Oh, Froggy. Did anyone see Tony DeNaro mocking retail for thinking they would be rich by now? He laughed. Very disgusting. Tony tries to get his guests to tell the truth about AMC share price. It's doomed in the short term. AMC should fall to 265 by my estimates. Why won't anyone be honest? That could very well happen. Personally, I think AMC is going to have short covering into the reverse split, which is going to cause it to gap fill back up to the 490 range now. I wouldn't have said that last week. Last week or the week before the news came out, I thought AMC was going to drop potentially to $1.90 because shorts were going to try to blast it down as much as they could. Frankie Hemingway, Froggy sellout. No, I'm not. I'm smart. You guys are buying into a scam. Like literally, if there was a van that said free candy out or free AMC shares, a van with curtains on it out front of your house, you would probably go in it. That's exactly the psychology profile of a lot of people right now. It's absolutely insane. So I'm going to tell you right now, everything to me looks very bullish right now. I really like this setup on both AMC and APE. And I want, you guys don't get it, I want AMC to go up because if it does, my APE is going to value up even more. Right now, I'm up. I have no risk on this play. My thesis has not creeped one bit. I'm solid in it. So you guys call me what you will, but when this all ends and all your favorite AMC squeeze influencers on YouTube end up with subpoenas after you lose all your money, I'll still be here to try to help you guys out. Spence, my average in AMC is 1,000 shares at 16 and APE is 1,000 shares at 10. What will my average be after that? Okay, so you'll have 100 shares of AMC after the reverse split and your cost average will be 160. You'll have 100 shares of APE after the conversion and your cost average will be 100. That's why right now, if that was my position, I would dump all my AMC right now and I would go full in on APE. That way you significantly lower your cost average on the conversion valuing up. If AMC goes up, APE goes with it. It's all a gamble. Casinos are rigged. Yeah, yes, they are. The vineyards, yes, they are. Chris and Shane Irvin. Dude, I like what you say, but just trying to do DD. Yeah, word up, man. I get it, man. Michael Bresler, what's your Twitter, brother? I'll just pop it in the chat for you guys. It's also at the top of the YouTube channel. There should be a little icon that has my Twitter. You can click on it. It'll take you straight there. That's my Twitter handle. That's the only one. I've got a blue check mark. I do not have any other ones at tspencer322. There's a bunch of fakes on there, so don't fall for them. It'll be like tspencer322 underscore or something like that, or tspencer. So that is my handle. I have a blue check. Magic. APE will not convert into AMC before the split. What's going to happen is on the 24th of August, AMC will reverse split. On the morning of the 25th, APE will be converted into AMC. Then on Monday, on the 28th, boom, you'll get the settlement payout if you owned AMC on the 24th. Jose Rivera, DD is information and building confidence in your play. Nothing is certain. Correct. I am not saying this will happen. I have my position set up in case this all goes wrong. I can dump all my APE all at once. I'll tweet it out. Hey, this is wrong. Boom, sell your APE. Nothing is guaranteed. Nothing. But the way I'm looking at it, with a bull flag on the daily on APE, which is breaking out of right now, AMC creeping up from 318 with heavy short interest and an 850% cost to borrow into an incentive for arbitrage players. The incentive is if they cover their AMC back up to the gap fill, when it reverse splits, they're out of their short and their APE position is now going to value up 300%. Then they can decide to wait on Monday for their settlement payout if they owned AMC shares. And Adam Aaron raises cash and they sell off, they short it back down. Adam Aaron pays off the debt, which is basically back to the bondholders who are just playing arbitrage. It's a big incentive for them to cover, man. It's the best we've had in years. Every other YouTuber every day on every other channel has said, this is going to squeeze today. Today's the day. Today's the day. Every other YouTuber. And I come out and I say there's an incentive for short sellers to cover for this huge event that's never happened in the market before. And people tell me that I'm crazy for saying that. But for 2.5 years, every YouTuber out there that has bigger followings than me is like, today's the day we squeeze. I'm buying $145 call options for next week. Crazy, man. It cracks me up, dude. It really does. Why do you keep skipping that? Skipping what? I don't know what you're talking about. Chris, what are you talking about? APE and AMC are converting the same time. No, they're not. Well, the conversional, look, this is the deal. AMC is reverse splitting on the 24th. APE is converting on the 25th. Legacy AMC shares aren't converting. APE is converting into Legacy AMC. That's in the 8K. I'm out. Something weird about that. You should at least say you'll check it out. What are you talking about? Chris and Shane Irvin, what are you talking about? I've read your comment like 3 times. Dude, I don't know. People are freaking crazy, man. I literally read all your comments, Chris. So whatever you're talking about, if it didn't come through, you need to repost it. People come in and they're going to tell me they're leaving the chat because I didn't read their comment. I'm doing all this for free. I don't charge you guys super chats for comments like everybody else does. I read all your comments as much as I can. I was holding AMC as long as possible. I have it loaned out for 105%, earning about $80 a day. Next week, I want to convert. There you go. Daniel Vasily. Good move. Good move. And the more you loan out, honestly, the whole don't let anybody borrow your shares thing, the more you loan out, the more short interest piles onto the stock, the better opportunity there is for a squeeze. The whole DRS push is not about them not borrowing your shares. It's about DRSing as many shares as possible in a short amount of time so you force recalls. Nefarious, right now, they've just moved all their short leveraging to APE. When it converts back to AMC, short leverage and all gens back together. Let's see. Will the stock sell, pay off all debt? No. So they can issue divs again. So they're not going to pay off all the debt. There's some debt they own in hundreds of millions of dollars that's only at 2%. The debt they own on hundreds of millions of dollars at 2% will actually make them money. They'll actually earn 6% off of borrowing cash at 2% so they can use their actual cash to earn 6%. If you get a cheap loan and you can use that to make money somewhere else, that's a good play. They will pay off the high interest debt that may be holding the restrictive covenants. So what I think is going to happen post settlement, post cash raise, post debt being paid off, Adam Aaron may come out and say, I'm going to do a special cash dividend again like he did in 2019, because now the majority of the AMC shareholder base will be consolidated around institutions again. Jose Rodriguez, Froggy, Dinero said 24 price after conversion. Do you have any thoughts? I think Dinero's been wrong this entire time. He's a fraud. He says a lot of garbage. The dude used to sell chicken coops on the side. He always steals everyone else's DD. He will literally come into space calls and sit there in space calls and never talk. He always steals everyone's DD. He is an entertainer. Allegedly, he used to be a former actor. I would not listen to that guy's anything as far as I could throw him. I wouldn't. I've seen him steal my DD time and time again. He's probably in here right now stealing my DD. I'm telling you right now. Dinero, all he's doing is making money on his YouTube channel, man. That's what he's there for. Do you think we get the action on the day of the 24th or the 25th? Also, do you think Monday settlement will have fireworks? Guys, the 24th, when this reverse splits, I think what's going to happen is we're going to see the price stock rise up to the 24th. I think AMC will gap fill 490 up to the 24th. It's set up for it right now. So we may get our short covering price run before the reverse split. And then when APE converts, it pops up some more on some shorts getting caught in the play because the options change, flip into the call side. There's a little bit of gamma. There may be an incentive for them to keep letting it stay high into the settlement period on the 28th so they can get their free settlement shares at the higher price. After that, all bets are off. And this is a thesis. They could wreck this thing at open of the reverse split. They could absolutely destroy it. But for me, what I see for arbitrage players, big money in the market, there is an incentive for them to let the price run into the reverse split, into the conversion. That's my opinion. That's how I'm going to play it. I'm set up for it. So far, everything's looking like that's the way it's going to go. All right, all the DD has been done many times over. How people can ask the most basic question is beyond me. Spend 10 minutes, but it happens, man. Look, the problem is when you listen to Dinero, Blunt, Trey, Bigums, all these guys, they promise you the world so that you like them and give them super chats, and it makes you feel comfortable, and it makes you sit back and not question anything. I put out DD that makes you question everything. It makes you think. This is a critical thinking play. You have to think critically. You have to think far out. You have to see the past. You have to try to predict the future. You have to live in the present, analyze, chart, read. You know how many times I read the lawsuit in the 8K? Just in the chat. You get, let me do a poll. We never do polls in here. I forgot we could do that. How do I do that? Reaction. Where did the poll button go? Engage with your audience. Start poll. How many times did you read the recent AMC 8K? Let's just put, did you read? Did you read the recent AMC 8K concerning conversion and reverse split? Yes or no? Be honest, guys. Everyone in the room right now, I'm going to add this. You either read the entire thing or you didn't read it all. Read the entire. Did you read the entire recent 8K or did you not? And be totally honest, guys. This is going to prove, this is going to be, how do I remove an option? There we go. All right, the poll's up. This is going to be a good metric for you guys to find out exactly why I'm so over thinking this play. We're going to find out who actually read the entire thing or not. And be totally honest. And if you didn't, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you didn't read the entire thing and you don't fully understand it, you're never going to learn how to read an 8K for one. You'll never understand another 8K. But if you didn't read the entire thing and you do understand 8Ks, you probably missed some key information on settlement. So we're already coming into it here. 11 votes, 56%, 55% have said no, they did not read the entire thing. 45% say yes. Sounds about right. We'll let the poll run. Please, everybody go vote on the poll if you're in the chat right now. Everyone. Very important. How do I minimize that? Let's see here. Where are we at in the comments? Oh, man. Chris Irvin, he's alt-tabbing from other chats. That's probably what it is. All the DD has been done. We did that one. Slot Massacre, Jose Rivera. I think it's because people had shares and left, lived their life, and now are coming back. There's people coming back to the play. The hype, AMC and APE, some of the most talked about stocks right now again, the hype is out there. If you're in the play and you're not out there talking about the stock right now, you're not contributing to the word getting out. I mean, buyers are coming back. There's not even just like investors coming back. There's probably people from like Wall Street Bets groups and all those other groups coming back to play the volatility on this. Arbitrage is a very simple play. It incentivizes players in the market to make the stock go in a certain direction. After it converts, Adam Aaron was talking about FTDs going past 2 days showing up as an FTD, but they make order on third day basically. So 3 days after conversion, things become fire in my opinion. Maybe. I think the FTDs are going to be covered before the reverse split so they can get this thing back up to 490. And when they do the FTD covering, you're going to see some short covering into the conversion. Hopefully, the price holds through the settlement so that the people in the retail AMC investment community can get their shares at a higher price and maybe make up some of their loss. That would be the best case scenario. After the settlement, I will probably be holding no stock. I will be out of the play. I really do not plan on holding stock after the settlement. Probably even before. If I see everything run on the day of conversion, I'm out. The day of. Where'd the poll button go? You may have to scroll up in the chat to see the poll button, guys. Let's see. Unless I have to have it down like that. I don't know. Let's see. Nefarious at Froggy. Jan 27, 2020, FTX started using tokenized AMC shares. The January ran up at FTX. Yep, absolutely. And I'll tell you this right now. Sam Bankman's back in jail at the most opportune time. The market is bleeding off for liquidity. Bitcoin's going to dump. Sam Bankman's back in jail. AMC starts running. Fidelity crashes. What do you guys think is happening here? This is crazy, man. They're doing it again. There's going to be some shorts that probably get destroyed on this. I'm not talking about like Citadel, and I'm talking about small funds that are short the stock on a bad borrow that are naked short and they don't know it, and they're going to get destroyed. We'll find out which funds close down after this. Yes, I was down so much I walked away for about 6 months, but was holding APE as it seemed like the better place to be based on share cost. Economic collapse, LOL. Dollar is dying a slow death. Dude, it's look, house prices in America, house values are at an all-time high, right? Gas and food are creeping back up. In the chat, put what the gas prices are in your area. Just put your state and put the gas price. Because right now here in Albuquerque, gas is back up to $3.90 for regular. It was at $3.50 2 to 3 months ago. When they were pumping bad CPI, they were pumping CPI numbers that are not correct. I do not believe any of the economic data coming out right now. Florida, $3.49. California, $5.40. Oh, dude. Bro, everybody from California is moving to Albuquerque, man. I mean, dude, we're getting so many people here. It's ridiculous. The Desert Devil, Montana, $4.09. RWK 88, Arkansas. Is that Montana or... man, I need to go back to the third grade, do the state thing. Arkansas, $3.70. 419 was close to 450 a few weeks ago. 360 range in VA Beach. Aren't cars illegal in California? Maine, okay. It's 390 in Utica, Syracuse area. Louisiana, 321. Yeah, we were at 350. We're back up to 390. Food's getting expensive again. It's absolutely crazy. So far the poll, we have 32 votes on the poll. 31% said yes, I read the entire recent AMC 8K. 70% have said no, they did not read the recent entire AMC 8K. So I'm going to do this for you guys. Oops. AMC Investor Relations. This is where you find the 8K right here. Financial performance, SEC filings, AMC, latest 8K dated 8/14. You open it, PDF. There it is. I'm going to explain this to you real quick. This is a big one too, but it's not going to take too long. All this front matter, you instantly see it and you're like, whoa, what is all these numbers and this? This is basically the front matter of the 8K form stating what it is, the filing number, the filing party, the phone numbers, all the data you need to know who the 8K is coming from and the symbols they represent, right? The ticker symbols. These items are explaining what's happening with AMC and APE, and a lot of it is prelude, telling you what AMC is, telling you what APE is, telling you what's coming up, right? This is all explaining what's happened in the past with the APE dividend. These are the regulation disclosures and the other events, the expected timeline table right here. This timeline table tells you exactly what is going to happen with the reverse split and the conversion. August 24th, Class A common stock, which is the AMC ticker you hold, commences trading on a 1-for-10 split adjusted basis. That means all your shares are going to get divided by 10. Your cost average is going to get multiplied by 10, but the market value is going to get multiplied by 10 too. August 25th, APE no longer trades on NYSE. It converts into Class A common stock, and it tells you when. 9:30 a.m. pre-market, effective time of the conversion of APEs into Class A common stock. So APE may run like crazy pre-market. It's probably all going to run before. I think a run is coming up, so... Everybody else is sticking to the safe, conservative play, which is fine, that AMC is going to dump still. And I've changed my opinion on that. I thought AMC was going lower until I've seen the recent metrics in the last couple weeks. And the fact that more news has come out about how arbitrage will benefit from the price going up into the reverse split and conversion. Because before, I thought the reverse split and conversion was going to happen at the same time. When I got the news about the reverse split and conversion being on separate days, my thesis changed a little bit. So now, if somebody starts covering FTDs or shorts next week before the conversion and AMC gap fills up to 490 and converts to 49 to 50 bucks, then APE converts in at 22 to 23 bucks, which we're breaking out right now. We're at 220 right now, guys. I called the bull flag perfect this morning. I told everybody yesterday, buy APE. Told everybody the day before, buy APE. Before that, buy APE. They're prepping it to go to the gap fill ranges so it converts up in favor of the arbitrage players who will be able to dump their shares the day of the conversion, or if they decide to wait, they can get their free shares. And look at where we hit. 220, right off the trend line, right off the resistance. I mean, oh man, it's just funny. Everybody keeps telling me I'm wrong. I don't feel wrong, you guys. I'm up. Fuck, what am I even up right now? You know, actually, I am going to trim a little bit of APE, I think. Maybe just a little bit. I might trim a little bit of APE, take 500 bucks out of it so I can play a call option on another stock. And I'm only doing it because it's sitting at 220 right now. I mean, it's up 5% since yesterday. Oh, I forgot to look at Meta. Meta's at 290. Ah, it's falling again. I love it. I love it. I love it. I am up 98% on my Meta puts, baby. All right, APE. Do I want to sell some right now? I'm not going to sell any more APE. I've got cash in my account right now. I forgot I had some cash left over. All right, we're good. Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm gonna hold. I think we're right on. I think the thesis is correct. All right, let's see here. Ivan Tenorio. I'm sorry that I butcher your guys' names, man. I really don't mean it to be disrespectful. 25 million dilution will be the same as 250 million pre-ResCon. Wouldn't that push us beyond 100 per share post-ResCon? We should be at 155 million float post-ResCon. Thank you for using the ResCon term. That's what I tried to get everybody to use ResCon so that they knew exactly what we were talking about. New Hampshire, 355. Sean Prolo. The Vineyards. I believe we got an email. Oh, did it pop up on my screen? Some of them are just, I don't even know what it is, man. Edwin Dorsey's talking about problems at Roblox. I keep forgetting the average retail investor has a cost average around 15 for legacy AMC. They can run it to 125 to 150 if they want, and legacy AMC shareholders are still screwed. Yes. Dude, people, when AMC was running to $8 because the first opinion came out and the market tricked everybody into selling their APE at 65 cents, that was a trick. I knew it was a trick. And everybody was, Spence, you're wrong. You're screwed. You're wrong. I was like, no, I'm not. I was like, you guys are getting played by the market. The market is set up to fool you into thinking good things are going to happen when they're not, and bad things are going to happen when the good things will. It's going to be crazy. So I'm just out here now saying they can run this thing to 100 to 150 bucks, and most of retail will not make it out of the play with a profit. That is the arbitrage incentive for short sellers to cover, to let you hold your bags post reverse split, post settlement into the cash raise. If AMC common stockholders don't hold their bags, then there's no money on the other side of the market to take. They need the AMC bag holders. It's exactly what they're trying to fool everybody with. And all the influencers screaming, buy AMC at $7, $8, and I'm going to catch Striker and Blunts. I'm going to go buy more AMC shares, and I'm going to buy AMC call options and all this. Maybe they make some money on the AMC calls when it runs, if it does run up to 490, but I doubt it. Let's see. Colin Prott. Man, Spence, after holding for a very long time on a bad average, I just sold and flipped into APE. What a weird feeling. Well, I hope you flipped in earlier today so you got that 3%, but it's a very weird feeling. When I decided to sell my AMC at $9.10 after the big DRS push, because we DRS'd, everybody DRS'd quick, the price ran up, and then all the FUD came out from Cat and Jay Brown, and everybody hated it, and Spence was wrong. And then the next earnings call, Adam Aaron comes out and says, I let you guys DRS. We did it so you could DRS, and you didn't do it. Oh, man, Adam Aaron. Oh, Spence is vindicated. It was so stupid, man. I just got tired of it. I knew right then and there that after that, the AMC community was never, ever going to consolidate around the right thesis. I knew it right then and there. When you have a bartender influencing you to buy a stock that was literally spending money from a GoFundMe from retail investors for billboards, you guys all should have been buying stock. Instead of buying billboards and hats and Boss Blunts merch, you should have been buying stock. And I'll tell you even right now, the super chats you give me, if I get any, I give to charity, or I give to hardworking folks at jobs around Albuquerque, which you guys have seen, and I prove it. But I'm telling you right now, don't give me your money. Put it into stock. If you want to give me some because I helped you earn some, cool. I'll go kick it to somebody who really needs it, man. That's what I do, or who deserves it. But put your money, don't give it to YouTubers. Put your money into your portfolios. The greatest scam in history was influencers tricking people to give them money for nothing. Greatest scam in history. If they really cared about you, they would read your chats for free. Matt Kors would read your chats for free if he cared about you. He is making money off of you, giving him money you should be putting into your portfolio. Can the Streamlabs advertisement button be removed? I don't know what's going on with that. It just popped up yesterday. Let me see if I can do something here. What does it even say? I can't even see it. Is it the alert box? Hide? Oh my God. I told you guys I'm not a good streamer, man. This is not what I do. You guys are lucky you're getting this quality. Be thankful. Be grateful. I went out and bought a $30 webcam and a $20 microphone just for you guys. I need to get better equipment if I'm going to keep doing this. That's the bottom line. Maybe I'll upgrade. If I can get a studio set up in my garage, a legitimate studio with soundproofing and everything, and I can make it look nice and actually get real people in to talk about stuff like Mark, Tara, some of you guys in the investment community, I may do it. We'll see. I'm still going to continue talking about macro market events and other stock plays I'm getting in after this, but oh yeah, baby, 220.7. We're getting ready to test 22 cents on APE. This is it. This is it, guys. Look at AMC creeping up. What do you know? 38.50. We just broke out of resistance on AMC. Guess what happens? Gap fill to 490. Next week, we'll cruise around here today. Then Friday, we'll move a little more. And then the next week, closer to the 24th, we'll gap fill. They'll convert at $50. APE will go in. Maybe hit $70 with the APE added in at the prices it is. Boom. Conversion's done. I'm out of the play. I take a 200-300% profit. You guys do whatever you want to do at that point in time. And then people get their settlement on the 28th, and I'm going to sit back and watch, man. So, all right. If I missed some comments, I'm sorry, guys. There's so many today. I appreciate it. I'm just going to start coming down. Colin Prott. I bought in at 50 cent, average down to 21, just flipped it all. I know it will not. It must be a different stock you guys are talking about. I don't know. I mean, denied. The appeal was not denied, not the one that matters. Doesn't matter. It's converting. The new appeal is specifically for APE shareholders to get the new lawsuits for APE shareholders to be included in the settlement classes. Let's see. Sandy Smith. Preach on, Spence. Thank you, Sandy Smith. Love the hearts. You guys use more emojis. Come on. Let's have some fun. There's a lot of emojis down there that you guys are not utilizing. Like, the human race is reverting back to ancient times where now we're speaking with pictures again instead of words because it's quicker to understand. It's like its own language now. Slot Massacre. People listen to that 20-something kid Ants who lives in a 2-bedroom apartment and skips work half the week most of the time. He's treated like God's gift. I haven't really watched any Ants stuff, so people tell me he's good. I don't know. I haven't watched it yet. Twister Sage. Yeah, that's what Spence is saying about how people were influenced to keep buying Holling no matter what. Yeah, the influencers that everybody's been paying super chats and letting them earn ad revenue and buying their merchandise. They're going to keep telling you AMC is going to go to the moon because you're buying their stock. You're buying their hats. You're giving them super chats. Let's make a rhyme. Hats, super chats, and something else. That's what they're selling you guys. You could be putting that money into your own portfolio. Hey, Froggy, I asked you this already, but didn't understand. I sold my APE and only have AMC. What can I expect? Will I lose any of my AMC because I sold a while back? No, what's going to happen if you only own AMC? What's your cost average? Put your cost average in the chat. If your AMC cost average is at $4 right now, your new cost average is $40. If your AMC cost average right now is $10, your new AMC cost average is going to be $100, right? The problem is when APE converts into AMC, it's going to pull value from it because APE float is twice that of the AMC float. So if your cost average is, say, $15, your new cost average will be $150 on the reverse split. If AMC does not run to $150, you will not have a profit. You may not even break even. I would not own a single share of AMC right now. That's my personal position for my play. I'm late to the channel. Do you believe the squeeze is dead for the people whose cost average is $20? Yes. AMC would have to run post-reverse split to $200. That's why you have the potential to significantly reduce your cost average by buying APE, which I've been saying for over 6 months now. Right now, APE is running like crazy. I would be careful. AMC's running too. I would be careful buying it now. Maybe wait until the end of the day to see if APE comes back down and hits the top of this bull flag triangle, and then think about repositioning. That's just basic technical there. So, but people keep waiting and waiting and waiting because they're listening to these other YouTubers like Lou and Bigums and Blunts and Al, and they could have repositioned down at $1.70, 65 cents, $1.85. Everybody could have repositioned already. Judge Zern gave you a long delay to reposition. She knew what was happening. Her first opinion was no, APE should not get shareholder settlement. Gave us 2 weeks. The stock price plummeted. You could have repositioned the entire time. It's getting really late in the day. The hour is late now. You got to be careful now because you're repositioning at higher prices. So, but I still, even in that position, I would not hold a single share of AMC. I would be all in on APE in my opinion. Judy, yeah, Slot Massacre, got a rocket. Should I do the NPC thing? Boy, that chick lost her mind, man. The NPC girl, Pinky Doll or whatever, for, oh, a smiley face. Oh, a rocket. She was making $7,000 a month acting like a robot while she cooked popcorn kernels in her hair straightener. Somebody went on OnlyFans, stole all her nudes, posted them on Google, and she lost her mind. That is a perfect example of the deterioration of the human race. It's absolutely insane that you would post all your nudes online, make money off of them, and then when they get leaked, you get mad. It's crazy, man. These young kids, she looks very young. These young kids have no clue about what moral integrity is. They have no clue about what staying humble and keeping your information to your private is. Even me at my age, I'm on YouTube streaming and I say a lot of stuff about my personal life, but I'm here trying to help people out of their bags in this play. There's a reason I'm here. This girl made so much money so fast for doing nothing. And these guys, fellas, stop going out and paying women to see them naked online. What is wrong with you? All the women out in public are scared to talk to guys now these days because they think they have to meet some kind of image. Their hair has to be perfect, their eyelashes have to be long, their nails have to be did, and they have to wear these tight form-fitting clothes. It's disgusting. Then they get an attitude even if you talk to them. I like girls that still wear nice loose-fitted jeans, 90s t-shirts, and sneakers, and stay down to earth. I think that's how you look pretty. I think that's how you look approachable, how you look fun. But as soon as I see a girl wearing her spandex around with her ass hanging out, dragging her kids behind her, I think that is absolutely disgusting. That is what the government and these social media platforms want you to base your idea of a woman after. Those are not real women. Those are people who are emulating things they see online, and they have mental issues because of it. They strive for endless attention because their whole day is based off of how much attention do I get, and they'll never have a meaningful relationship because of all the attention they get. How do you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend and you're talking to 5 other people and then you cry when y'all break up? Look, man, this is to all the ladies out there. If you stay humble, that's attractive to me. You know, rock the 90s gear, rock the loose jeans, feel comfortable, rock comfortable, and have fun. That's what we need to get back to. And maybe people will quit having so many illegitimate children that are running around the streets shooting each other up in cities like Chicago. There, rant over. I see a girl that's just humble and dressed nice, whatever it is, and you can look beautiful and sexy by wearing a sundress. You know what I mean? So it's just, I'm so tired of seeing it. I'm so glad that my kid is a 90s kid, man. She loves, like, the first new t-shirt she bought the other day while we were at the mall was a Masters of Puppet, Masters Pup, a Metallica t-shirt, right? And it's awesome looking. And all her friends are buying all that 90s gear, that old music, that stuff. It's coming back, and it's wonderful, man. All right, stay on task. Yep, sorry. The moral fiber of society really bugs me right now. And not to mention, yesterday, I'm sorry, but we got to talk about this. This is very concerning for me in the market. This is very concerning, and it's going to make investor confidence go down the drain. Let's see. Boom. Terrible. Now we know who runs Biden account. The world is a stage. Mad Bull America. Wait, what the actual F is this? Karine Jean-Pierre, whatever her name is, basically the White House PR secretary, right? Investing in America means investing in all America. When I ran for president, I made a promise that I would leave no part of the country behind. She posted that on her account, and she was meaning to post it on the President of the United States account, meaning that she has complete and full control of the President of the United States official Twitter account. She could literally come out and post anything she wanted and cause global chaos. That is a huge national security issue. The fractional shares will be paid in cash. All right, man, there's so much stuff. We're running today, man. Let's just chill. I'm gonna relax for a minute. Yeah, he's got me all heated, dude. The poll, yes, 27% read the entire AMC 8K, and 73% said they did not read the entire 8K. That's 66 votes. That right there. If you're in a play like this and you do not read the entire 8K, you are missing out on so much. My suggestion to all of you is go back today, read the 8K. I'll put it right in the chat for you guys. Read the 8K over and over and over again until you understand it, because the next time you have to read one, you're going to know what it's about. You guys will become much better investors when you figure out how to read these forms. I remember in the early days of the AMC movement, everybody freaked out every time a filing dropped, and it took a long time for people to figure out how to read those. Even me, I didn't know how to read them that good back then, but I kept practicing and practicing and practicing. The memo is for options and options contract, not basic shareholders. Not entirely. Maybe it is. Yeah, it's the OCC, so it is option contract. Yep. We'll see. I don't know, because it does say shares in it. It words the word share holder. So the options chain is going to go insane. The past 2 days, we've run up on AMC. I shouldn't have sold my call options. I bought AMC call options right. Where is that? I bought AMC call options right here at 315. I should have kept holding them, but I would have lost out that day, yesterday. Yeah. No, I'm good, man. I got enough APE where it doesn't matter. It's hard to sell AMC. I would take over a $9,000 loss. You will probably take even more of a loss when your cost average goes through the roof and then APE converts and takes value from you. That's what I'm trying to explain to people. Like, say right now you sell at a $9,000 loss on your AMC and you immediately reposition into APE. If APE goes through the roof on the conversion and you end up lowering your cost average and you make some of your money back, you might not break even, but you'll make more money back with APE than you will AMC. At least you reduced your total loss, and then you can take your AMC common stock loss of $9,000 and use it to try to offset any capital gains in the future. But right now, if you hold AMC common stock through this and you don't break your cost average, which if it's 15 right now, it's going to be 150 post reverse split. Imagine this. You now have $150 cost average post reverse split, post conversion. We run to 70. and then they short it back down to $30, you are a forever bag holder. Forever bag holder. I've been telling people this is it. This is the end of the play. This is where it's all going to end. This thing will probably run. And this is where AMC arbitrage is going to work for the shorts and for the APE shareholders, because the AMC common stockholders are going to hold a massive bag, which is where all the value is going to come from APE shareholders, for APE shareholders and arbitrage players who are long the debt, long the bond, short AMC stock, long APE, to pull all the money from. AMC common stock shareholders are going to become an ATM machine in this event. And a lot of them are never going to break their cost averages. So APE is up 5%, baby. We broke the 220 resistance. Let's see if it gets knocked back down. I'm getting hungry. I think I'm going to fast through breakfast. But I do feel I get sporadic when I'm hungry. I lose focus. Let's see here. What's it doing? Is it dumping? I am going to drop 500 shares of APE because I think it's going to pull back, probably back to 215. But I'm locking in a little bit of cash profit. If it does dump for some reason on Friday before close, which normally happens, people take profit, I'm going to have cash to buy the dip up. So we'll see. If it skyrockets, I still have plenty of shares to make plenty of money. I still have over 10,500 shares. That is more than enough. I'm not going to be greedy. But if this dumps back into the bull flag triangle down here, right in this area, if it dumps back to this situation, I'm going to buy back in, and I'll have a lot of shares for free. I'll be able to snatch up a lot of shares for free. So let's just put a little line here and see. And this is how I've been playing this play the whole time, man. I'm in, but I'm also locking in profits along the way. And if I get the dips, I buy them and I increase my position. If I say it just takes off right now and runs to $4, I'm not going to be mad that I just sold 500 shares. So the only reason I just sold 500 shares was to put cash in my account to buy more of the dip, because I do think it's going to pull back. So my AMC average is $11.02. It's just hard taking that L. If you reposition into APE, you're not really taking the L. You're setting yourself up to reduce that loss through the conversion. That's how they get you, though. You sell and it says a $5,000 or $9,000 loss, but if your plan is to load back into APE immediately to recover that loss, and you can, then that's good. But the red numbers are going to scare you. That's what they want you to think. That's why every time people started probably chasing APE and AMC today, they're going to let it come back down, and then Friday maybe it closes at level or comes down back to here, and then I'll buy it up and I'll have even more shares. If things get crazy and a court case puts a hold on things, a court case will not put a hold on things. I have absolutely no confidence in that happening. Glass guy, $11 CA is 110 a share. It goes to 160, and that's still a $50 piece. Glass guy, more than likely, this will never cross 150 bucks. If you think AMC is going to $160, I feel really bad for you. Twister stage. So total share count after should be 160 million. I think 155 million is what they wrote, but we'll see. That's close enough, man. Yeah, I agree with you. Rebecca Saddam. Do you know if I put a sell order in Fidelity and it hits after hours, it will actually sell? You have to place it as an after hours limit sell order. You can't place a market buy order at market open. It will not sell in after hours. You got to do an after hours limit sell order. Roscoe, going from AMC to APE is like a split. I doubled my shares at half the cost when I did it, holding 31K APE, 400 AMC just in case. That's a great way to reduce risk. If something bad happens and APE plummets, then you still have your 400 AMC shares. I don't see it happening. I don't see AMC going super high and APE going super low. But it is a way to reduce risk, and with your 400 AMC shares, you're still privy to the settlement. So you'll get free shares. It's 158, 159. So, okay, Glass Guy. Okay, 150. Still $40 a share at 10. Yeah, okay. So, if you're waiting on that and we never hit $100 a share, $100 a share is a long shot, bud. That's a long shot. That's like my best case scenario price. If you don't hit that, or if you say you hit 100 and you break even and you leave the play, you may break even, but if we hit 100 and you think it's going to run and they drop it right back down to 30, you're done. If you go into APE, your cost average instead of 100 is going to be like 80. That's the whole point. AA pays YouTubers to promote APE. Is this true? I don't know. I don't know if it's true or not. I have not been paid by anybody to promote APE. Most of the YouTubers that are getting paid that I think are on Adam Aaron's alleged pay list are promoting AMC. Adam Aaron doesn't want you to buy APE. He wants you to buy AMC so his bondholders can throw you into a deeper bag. About 10 seconds after the reverse split, the float will increase by 25 million shares. Sub Slot Masker. By the 28th post-settlement, it will be 166 million, assuming no new ATM. Okay. Glass Guy, I'm going off what you say. Then don't go off what I say. When you lose money after this is over because of the way you're investing, come back and let me know, and I will tell you that I feel bad for you. You don't listen to me if you don't want to. You're in my chat, buddy. If APE goes to 5, is it good to sell or wait for a conversion? If APE goes to $5, I'm unloading half of my position. My cost average is like $1.70 something now that I've been buying and doing some other stuff. But if I see it at $5 on a 160 to 200% gain, I'm selling like half of my position. That's enough. I'm not going to be greedy. I'm not playing this for a squeeze. I am not playing this for a squeeze. Anybody thinking they're playing this for a squeeze or that this thing's going to 160, 150, 200? Goldman Sachs price target on this was 175, and they did that just to make you think it's going to 175. They'll probably dump, if anything, around $100. There's no reason to hold this thing over $100 if you're a hedge fund. That's crazy. They're looking to reshort this after it runs, if it does run. I'm telling you right now, if I see APE creep up to 350, I'm going to sell 25%. If it runs to 5, I'm going to sell another 25%. I'll hold the rest for the conversion. Because that much money, I can take and do so many things with it on other plays. Look at my meta play. Meta's creeping around. It hit 290, 293. It's doing nothing but on a solid downtrend. It is on a completely solid downtrend on the daily and on the 5-minute. Look at that. This thing looks like it wants to produce a falling knife any minute. It's broken its support on the long-term uptrend. It is going down. I got so many other plays I can nail with no problem. Space is up, 285. Boom. Calls are printing again. And I bought calls down here this morning. See what I'm saying? I'm really only in APE AMC because I am very confident in my thesis that I know I can make money on it. But I'm also here to help people out of their bad positions. And I get all the people that still come into my chat and they're still following Bigums and Blunts. We're on phase like 6 to 42 now. Blunts is smoking his Joe Cool weed or whatever, and he's, I just drove to the credit union to make sure money went to my brokerage. Like, bro, credit unions are the way, but all you literally have to do is go to your brokerage and transfer money, and it will pull it from your credit union. Like, you drove to your credit union. Come on, man. Like, the theatrics are so bad now, it's just ridiculous. Glass Guy, you were making the point if it goes to 150. So the 1102 guy asked his question. I just made logical. I said it could go to 150. It's highly unlikely. You guys don't get it. You guys hear a price target and you think, okay, then it's going to go there. I'm telling you, there's incentive to cover up into that range, but it's very, very minimal chance that they get that high without dumping the stock. If it does, great. But even if that happens, if you're holding AMC at 1102, you can go all in on APE right now and reduce your cost average, let's say, to probably around $10 to $9. You guys don't. I'm not going to explain it again. I've explained it for 6 months, and everybody is just not. There's so many people that they don't like me. They don't think I'm telling the truth. They don't want to listen to what I say until it's too late. and then people flood to my channel, go, oh man, oh, I just found you. And this, I'm not going to explain how arbitrage works again. So it's just crazy, man. Unless I'm misunderstanding what you're writing, which fine. I'm hungry. I need to go grab something to eat, guys. I'm getting hangry. I apologize for that. I'm going to leave this up. I'll be right back. I'm going to go make some food. I need at least half a sandwich or something. I am hangry. Oh my God, dude. Whew, just that little bit of peanut butter already. Carrots and peanut butter. Celery. Peanut butter's hitting spot. So AMC just hit the top of its RSI band. Got hit, leveled out. They're going to control this. Today is a good day for AMC and APE. Look, most of the other stocks are down on the overall market. If we bounce around there into close, that's great. If we even maintain that through Friday, that's great. So hopefully, look at there, 23 cents. Boom, start coming back down. Let's see what APE does. If it barcodes sideways all day, that is a good sign. If it dips back below this yellow line towards the top of the triangle for the bull flag, I will buy those shares back that I sold this morning. So now you guys see how I roll. Hey Spence, I read the new tweet from Dave Murphy stating shorts have to pay the dividend to the original shareholders. What's your take on this? If short sellers borrow stock, right, to short, if a dividend comes out, they are now responsible for that dividend. That's a big cash. That's a big cash distribution that short sellers may have to pay, which is why APE ran to 1050 the day of, because anybody that was short AMC that was naked short had to now pay the APE dividend to people. They may have been on the hook for billions of dollars in cash. So I bought a Sword Commander. Solid stream, Froggy. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I'm going to be muting on and off as I eat this food so I don't yell at people anymore. We need to follow. Do I follow her? I should be following her. What she's saying is making a lot of sense to me, guys. Let's read her tweets. Correct. And that memo is for the OCC for options contract. I have always said this is a semi-backdoor share count. AMC will only issue one share for every 7.5 to the actual shareholders and the number of the actual float. So for every share shorted, short shares are actually owned by two people. Shorty will need to buy back and return before payment date, and every naked share will not receive the payment either unless the brokers do their effery. So if you don't get your extra AMC shares on or about 8/28, you could be an FTD, a lent out short, or a naked share, especially. Oh. This is very logical. I completely agree. Wow, she really went deep in that one. Thank you for her to her too for doing that, because I didn't get too deep into it. I got wrapped up in other things, but thanks to Day 2 for posting that. That's all very important. So now not only do we have that, which is constituting a type of share count, but the APE conversion has to be counted 1-to-1 for the preferred stock held in computer share, which is a transfer agent. This could get, I don't know, man. There's more and more coming out that's making me think this thing is going to run. I'm really thinking this is going to run. I'm going to prepare for it not to. I'm going to hope it does. I'm going to be prepared in either situation. Do you think the reverse split will happen as scheduled? I heard another incoming delay. No, the reverse split will happen as scheduled, in my opinion. I don't think anybody can really delay this any further. I think there would be lawsuits flying like crazy on any more delays. RWK88, please work on getting your money back, at least break even or minimize the losses. Absolutely. If you guys are 10, 20, 30 bucks on AMC, your goal is to minimize your loss, to get your money back, not to hope for a $500 short squeeze, in my opinion anyways. You guys do what you want. All right, I feel way better now. Scuba Steve, this froggy guy is a shill. I'm 20K shares deep, never selling. Scuba Steve, if he's 20K shares deep on AMC, he's going to get annihilated. Todd Maloney, Scuba Steve, go to bed. You're drunk. Yeah, pretty much. I bought a sword commander. Scuba Steve, please surface for oxygen. Your tanks are low. See, this is getting fun. This is what you guys need to do in the chat, man. JJ Hernandez, Supreme Court just grant the Izzy motion. Okay. Post a link. JJ Hernandez, post a link for that. Yeah, Scuba Steve, your AMC shares are probably going to devalue and your APE shares are going to value up. So how am I a shill? I don't even think you know the meaning of the word shill. I'm not shilling anything. I'm just telling you a strategy. I'm not selling anything. Stupid. If the Supreme Court granted the Izzy motion, I'm sure Dade would be posting something about it. I don't see it. Ape's holding strong, man. That's good. That is good. AMC's trying to tick back up too. It's a really good sign. When RSI peaks, it kind of drops a little bit, and then it starts ticking and kind of consolidating. We're getting uptrend consolidation here. That's awesome. Scuba Steve, I'm not a paper hands like you. Oh. Now you're a clown. That's what you are. What's your cost average on AMC, Scuba Steve? Dude, go your own way. I don't care. Invest how you want to invest. I'm just telling you what I think's going to happen. You don't have to be in the channel. Your cost average on AMC is not 279. Shut up. You're so full of crap. It's not even funny. Scuba Steve is like the biggest joke I've ever seen in my chat ever. Travis, Megan Million, Scuba Steve, why are you here then? Exactly. It just cracks me up, man. There's people that literally just hate me because I'm right. They can't stand that the other YouTubers will be like, hey, Spence is a fraud, or Cat Striker, Spence is a cancer to the movement. And then I was right about DRS. I was right about Ape. I was right about Adam Aaron. I was right about the reverse split. We were supposed to be fighting the man. Cat Striker is out there hugging Adam Aaron and telling people Adam Aaron is their Lord and Savior. Adam Aaron is the man. He's the suit. It's freaking crazy. It's absolutely insane. I'm not seeing any traffic on nothing serious anyways. Froggy's posting resistance levels. I agree with that. 387, 405, and 425. And the people who agreed with me on Ape this whole time, now they're like, oh, Spence you're never going to get 50 to 70. I'm like, I'm getting more confident every day that we're going to get 50 to 70. 40 to 50 on the reverse split for AMC, and then pop into Ape converting, and we see 50 to 70 is very possible right now. On the numbers I'm seeing, the way the chart's playing out, we got two bull flags popping, the market's dumping. Very possible. Space is doing better today. This event has to complete. And I'm telling you, when this event completes, Space is setting up for a reversal too. Look, it's the same time frame. What else is going on here? Pretty sideways day. Either way, guys, we covered a lot this morning. Today, thanks for coming in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and get ready to sign off. I want to go make some phone calls and talk to some people, see what's going on the other side of things. Literally, thanks for the poll. It proved a good point. Thank you for your comments. You guys are the best. Please like the video. Please share the video. The live streams are doing a lot better now that my audio is fixed up. Couldn't do it without you guys. Again, Grandpa Barney and DZZ, thank you for those super chats. That meant a lot to the people here in Albuquerque that got that money. So you guys rock. I'll catch you if any big news comes out. Follow me on Twitter for quicker updates. Froggy Stocks out.